First of all, there's got to be some decent training so that you can acquire the fundamental skills. And the fundamental skills now are very, very different to when I started in 1998. Back then, it was all about being a writer. And that's all I needed to be in order to work on a local newspaper. But now you've still got to be a good writer, an engaging writer. You've got to be able to film decent content on your phones. You can just work with phones, by the way, but with a few accessories like, grips and tripods, etc., to get the right shots and decent mics. You've got to be able to edit visual content, audio visual content. And again, there's plenty of resources out there on YouTube, for instance, where you can learn how to do it using iMovie if you just want to stay on your phone, or Premiere Pro, something like that. If you're on your MacBooks, you've got to learn how to create audio content, engaging audio content like podcasts. There are so many different things that you've got to do, but it all comes back to being a great storyteller, whether that's in a written form, audio form, visual form. You've got to do things that I'm passionate about because you naturally get that. You're naturally more energized about it. And it's also just gradually developing your contacts list, because I was so impatient in my career. I wanted to be at the top in no time at all. But there's no way on earth I could have produced a documentary like I've done in 2025 in the first 10 or 15 years of my career, because I didn't have the skill set, I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have the connections, I didn't know how to tell stories visually. So you gradually learn all these skills and qualities as you go along. And the other thing that I had in the first 20 years of my career that I don't really have now was an ego. And I couldn't have made this film if my ego was still how it was when I was a Premier League football TV presenter, because I would have almost insisted on going my own way with this documentary rather than taking it to an organisation who knew better. I'd have tried to do it myself, and it wouldn't have been anywhere near as good. I wouldn't have been able to get it to market. So yeah, lots of lessons that all you can do is learn along the way with experience.